There is a version of you that shows up every single day. Not because it feels good, not because the conditions are right, but because you decided that this is who you are. Most people wait for motivation, for the right mood, for a sign that it's time. But discipline doesn't negotiate with your feelings. It doesn't care that you're tired, that you're discouraged, that nothing is going the way you planned. It just asks one question every morning. Are you going to show up or aren't you? Your habits are your future, not your goals, not your intentions, not the plans you wrote down and never revisited. The small things you do on a Tuesday when no one is watching, that is who you are becoming. So do it tired. Do it when it feels pointless. Do it when the results aren't showing yet. The standard never negotiates, and neither should you. At some point, something is going to break you. Not metaphorically, actually break you. A loss, a failure, a decision you can't take back, a door that closes and doesn't reopen. And in that moment, the only thing that matters is what you do next. Not what you feel. Feelings are not the point. What you do next is the point. Every person you've ever looked up to has had a moment where they had nothing left. What made them different isn't that they didn't fall. It's that they got up one more time than they fell. Hard seasons build strong people. Not because suffering is noble, but because it forces you to find out what you're actually made of. So when things fall apart, stay in it. Recovery is not weakness, it is the work. The comeback starts with one decision. You have been thinking about it long enough. You have planned it, researched it, talked about it, and waited for the right time. The right time is not coming. It never does. The people who built something real didn't wait until they were ready. They started before they were ready and figured it out as they went. Action is not the reward for being prepared. Action is how you get prepared. The first step is the hardest thing you'll do today. Not because it's difficult, it usually isn't. Because it's the moment where you have to stop pretending you'll do it later. Done is better than perfect. Movement beats planning every single time. Start now, adjust later. That's the only strategy that actually works. What you think about all day is what you become. Not what you wish for, not what you hope might happen, what you actually think about consistently over time. Your mind is not neutral. It is either working for you or against you, and you are the one who decides which. Most people let their thoughts run unchecked. They replay old failures, anticipate new ones, and wonder why they feel stuck. Train your mind like you train your body. With intention, with repetition, with the understanding that it will resist you at first. Perception shapes everything. The person who sees an obstacle as proof they should stop and the person who sees it as information they can use are not the same person. Control your thoughts or they will control you. That's not a metaphor. It is the most practical advice anyone will ever give you. Nobody remembers how talented you were. They remember what you built. Talent is common. People who show up every day and put in the hours nobody else is willing to put in, those people are rare. hard work compounds like interest. The effort you put in today doesn't just pay off today. It builds on itself. It becomes a track record, a reputation, first with yourself, then with everyone watching. Put in the hours nobody sees. The ones that happen before the world is awake, when it would be easier to quit, when no one would know the difference. You would know the difference. There is no substitute for effort, and there never will be. Most people go through their entire lives without ever asking the question seriously, why am I doing this? Not the philosophical version, the practical one. Why this job, this direction? Does it mean something to you? Or are you just moving because you've always been moving? Purpose is not something you find. It is something you build. It is built in the small decisions, what you say yes to and what you refuse, what you protect and what you're willing to lose. Your reason for doing things must be larger than your excuses. Otherwise, the excuses always win. Work for something worth remembering. Make your days mean something, not because someone is watching, but because you are. What you build today will outlast you, if you build it for the right reasons. Confidence is not something you have before you start. It is something you earn by starting. The people who seem confident in every room they walk into, they aren't born that way. They built it decision by decision, by doing the things that scared them anyway. Self-respect is built in private. In the moments when you keep your word to yourself, even when no one would know if you didn't. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Prove it to yourself first. Stand in your own lane completely. Carry yourself like the answer, not out of arrogance, but out of the knowledge that you have done the work. Doubt is just a voice. It is not a verdict, and you don't have to